Okay, part 11 of my story time. So, everything is being, my laptop is they're like, not even just my account, everything attached to me is compromised. Things are being, only with workman's comp though, only with workman's comp, or my legal litigation against this company. Anything pertaining to that is compromised. It's being altered, the wording, um, it's even to the point like even transcripts are not coming back accurately, and I got proof that they're being just not presented honestly. So I'm like I said, I'm in a David and Goliath type of situation. So I caught opposing party and filed for him to be sanctioned, and I legitimately should, because he stated that a judge did an order that did not occur. He said a judge placed an order, a fictitious order, filed like all paperwork. He asked for money because that's what he originally asked for money for a sanction for. Is that a judge had said that I had an order that I violated that I wasn't supposed to have, and shit, it was a time where I was like, did I? And I didn't know it. Just to find out he blatantly freaking lied. He's just a liar. He been like this. And that's why I be like, sometimes I think I get frustrated with him because I wouldn't I hope he don't think I'm scared of him, because I'm far from that. I get frustrated with anybody that's lying. He thinking that he personally, no, you just a dark soul. You need prayer. I mean, I don't need to get upset with you. Your day of reckoning is coming. You're It's not personal. I'm not taking it personal. If you are, that's on you, but I'm not. You don't have the final say. After this stuff, I'll probably never see you again. But there will be recourse. You can't go around doing illegal, unethical stuff and think you're going to get away with it. However, let's continue on. So he files sanctions. The first sanction we have a hearing. The you know they're just automatically believe. Several judges right now, 3 judges have believed him. No, I'm sorry, 4. Yep, all 4 judges have believed him, but only 3 have put orders in off the strength of his word. He has not presented any evidence. He has blatantly. I proved that he lied, and when I proved that he lied, either they don't say anything, or they jump to another topic, or they would try to find a way for me to get in trouble about something. I watched a judge, which I have proof. I watched a judge read out a motion and add words to a motion that he wasn't even supposed to be adding because it wasn't on the motion. I had to say, excuse me, that's not on the paperwork. So in essence, he illegally showed bias and prejudice to somebody, but it's at the time where it's so, my cases are freaking a shit show of them. They're gonna lie to a certain extent and do things, but when you legally fill out paperwork and you legally do things, and you show bias and do things that you know are not to be just. And I think that's too why a lot of people are not assisting me or even being there for me. They're scared of retaliation. But what if it's you? What if it's your mother, your sister, your brother, or your son, your daughter, your wife, or your husband? Like, you have to, instead of being scared, we work together so it doesn't have to be you. That's the mindset you're supposed to have. We're supposed to be helping each other. Instead, you're sitting idly by saying you were there for me, and in all actuality, you can care less. You don't support me or believe in me like you say you do. And it's been people, like I said, I have found ways to help them, and now, if let it be knowledge, even if it wasn't financial, but it has been financial for a lot of people. That's why I have isolated and just went into just by myself. I have to process, I have to heal, I have to still keep elevating to the level that God is gonna have, desire me to be at, because I can't afford any distractions or people that mean me no good and have ill intent. Hint, that's why I don't deal with most of my family. But we're gonna get on that another day. Back to the cases in the job. So he fictitiously made up a statement about a judge putting an order that didn't happen. I proved it didn't happen. He gets no reprimand. They don't even bring it up. They even lie and try to change the narrative of what was said. So, and then they, like I said, the judge defers a jurisdiction out of his, defers a case out of his jurisdiction, a civil law. Like what they were trying to do was punish me and retaliate against me for filing against them. Not only that, they were trying to retaliate against the fact that I had brought stuff to light that they didn't want to come out. You guys know what you did to me. You know. Okay, this is another thing doesn't sit well with me. Now, this is what doesn't sit well with me. On one of my civil lawsuits, some of them have said, "Oh, I'm so God-fearing," and "Hey, Miss Jordan," and I go to church, all this. And then you devils will sit there and blatantly lie. And because what what they've been doing by changing my paperwork, by altering and locking me out of stuff, and like I said, altering paperwork and submitting and reaching out to other entities. Let it be my college, the institute that I go to. Like, since they were able to compromise and get into my emails and all that, they found out what school I went to. They found out a ripple of different things, and they have reached out to these entities, to people, to negatively impact me. They have went beyond to impact my life, to try to take me down. But what they did not know is that I would never give up on me. I can be crying at 2 and be okay at 4 because I said a prayer. You won't break me because God won't allow it. But what you're doing is illegal, and people don't understand. That's what hurts too, is that we have to align so we can stop some of the injustices, because it don't stop with what they did to me. And I'm pretty sure them people at that company that did not care to understand why it took reading the rules and regulations and understanding the company so important is finding out now. Because when you invest so much time, because I was at the company 7 years, would have been there longer if they didn't hurt me and I didn't feel my life was under I could be killed and under duress. I'm sorry, unalive. Let me watch my words. So, nevertheless, they're constantly doing. Now, the judges are talking to each other. The judges are talking to each other. The attorneys are talking to the judges. All that. Somehow, the civil lawsuit judge was aware of my workman's comp lawsuit and dismissed it without even opening up my paperwork. He was like in some colorful writing of something of that nature. That's all he said. He didn't even, what he asked for was on page 2. So I was like, I'm gonna appeal it over there, but that's not just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it comes a time, like I can't emphasize, you should be tired of aligning with injustices, because first of all, I never met so many people that are willing to compromise their job, their freedom for I don't know, some nonsense, because of pride, I guess, or because I'm black and I'm pro se. I understand that attorneys want to align with each other, and they feel like they have to protect each other, and that's why they get the amount of money that they get, and they are needed. They're very much. I would give anything to have an attorney that's strong and can fight diligently. But inevitably, God wants things. He wants me to, until somebody comes, hopefully, he wants me to push through. In essence, truth be told, I'm learning a lot. It's really helping me. Outside of the duress and pain of everything, I'm becoming more knowledgeable with certain things in the law that I never knew, that I'm finding out. And knowledge, it makes me exciting. Knowledge is power. I'm learning. Only thing, like I said, is that they're in my computers and stuff, and they're messing around. If they were not altering my paperwork or doing cyber fraud and doing things illegally, I'll be kicking their butt like no other. Which I'm not doing bad to be on my own, but I really will be thrashing them, because the law is not hard to understand or interpret for real. There really shouldn't